For me, the 6 months was an incredible gift for myself. I had just started a job finally, and for me it felt like all of my boxes had been checked, right? Like great partner, great apartment, great city, had a cool sports car, like everything that I was supposed to get on the outside I had figured out, and then finally I had this kind of like big boy job. And I worked for about 3 weeks, and I was just hit with like crushing disappointment, I think is the clearest way of saying it, because I was waiting for this spark to come out and it wasn't there. There was no kind of like fireworks and angels singing. It was just like, oh, is this all there is? So at that moment it was very clear that I was the problem, no? And not in a big dramatic sense, but it was something about me. And at that exact time, the 6 months was just about starting. And so I said, yeah, let's do it. I took a leave from work. I broke my lease with my apartment, put all my stuff in storage, and moved down to Uruguay. And for me, that was like the craziest decision I've ever made, but also the best decision I've ever made, because it changed my life completely. Like, I sort of thought that I would go to the 6 months and I would get something, and then again, same idea, check, right? I'd be done. But the reality is that I saw myself for the first time, and I got to really kind of open up that space. I got to connect with things that I had never given myself the time or the space to connect with. I got to really like love those aspects of myself. And ultimately I came back to the same life that I had set up, same job, same apartment, all of these things the same. And it took a while, but I realized like I had changed, that I wasn't the same anymore. And for me, that's made all the difference. And really the 6 months for me was the beginning. It was the beginning of something new, of like really inhabiting my life, being in my life, enjoying my life, and really kind of making the most out of it. So for me, it's the best decision anyone could possibly make for themselves. I teach high school, I'm a science teacher, and for me, it should be required after graduation, I think. That every kid graduating high school should go off and do the 6 months before they start college or whatever, because it just gives you such a sense of yourself, and it gives you a place to start. No, you dig deep enough that you create this platform that you can then jump off of and kind of start creating exactly what you want out of your life.